Dear students, welcome you with the next video and with the same topic which we were discussing in the last video, that was critical concerns regarding Pakistan's fiscal deficit. उसका हमने एक part last video में discuss किया. We had discussed the important features of Pakistan's fiscal deficit, and in the last slide we had seen कि क्या trends रहे हैं fiscal deficit के पाकिस्तान में, and we have to continue the same topic in today's video. So let's begin. As we had seen कि Pakistan is having the problem of persistent deficit. Persistent deficit का मतलब ये है कि हमें पिछले बहुत सारे सालों से we have deficit in the budget. Every year our expenditures are exceeding the revenues and we have to resort to borrowing. So the deficit is a major problem, and according to the international lenders IMF and World Bank, the Pakistan's major problem is the deficit in the budget, and Pakistan's fiscal deficit is responsible for the other macroeconomic problems of Pakistan, like the growing inflation is the result of this deficit which Pakistan is experiencing. Then we have the problem of crowding out of private investment, as we had discussed in the last video कि जो private investor है उसके लिए conducive environment ही build up नहीं होता country के अंदर if the country is having persistent deficits. So same is the case in Pakistan. We have crowding out of private investment. Growth rate is highly affected due to the problem of deficit, and deficit is also having the impact over the balance of payment, and we are having current account deficit. इसको sometimes somewhere quoted as twin deficit. So Pakistan's fiscal deficit according to the IMF and World Bank is responsible for all these other major macroeconomic problems of the economy. Although the World Bank and IMF have focused Pakistan's structural adjustment program in 1980s towards the reduction of the debt and elimination of deficit, they stresses over the importance of these two economic problems, but they also admits that Pakistan's fiscal deficit, although it is higher than international standards, but it remains quite gentle or benign, in a sense that it does not leave that much harmful consequences as it could leave and as it is leaving in other underdeveloping economies, because our inflation was never been that much hyper inflation as the case of the other countries. Inflation जो थी वो भी बहुत ज़्यादा hyper नहीं हुई as a result of deficit, or overall macroeconomic performance of the country was not that much bad. We never had seen the macroeconomic crisis in the country as a result of this deficit. Even the economic growth of the country is not that much badly affected, and that remains well in the past. So according to the IMF and World Bank, although there is high importance of handling with these two macroeconomic problem in case of Pakistan, और ये जो observation रही है ये 1980 से 1997 के टाइम पीरियड में है कि इस सारे टाइम पीरियड में हमारा जो बजट डेफिसिट था वो बहुत ज़्यादा था, बट उसके जो इम्पैक्ट्स हैं, ये जो कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस हैं, वो उतने हार्मफुल नहीं रहे जितने के एक्सपेक्टेड थे. पाकिस्तान की जो ओवरऑल इकोनॉमिक परफॉर्मेंस थी या जो ग्रोथ थी रही है सारे टाइम में, दैट वाज क्वाइट एक्सेप्टेबल. बट स्टिल अकॉर्डिंग टू IMF and World Bank, Pakistan's budget deficit should be brought down to the sustainable level if the country would like to have the long-term economic growth and development. So हमारा जो deficit है उसको sustainable level पे लाना बहुत ज़रूरी है अगर हम country को grow करना चाहते हैं. अब ये sustainable level क्या होता है? Sustainable level of deficit is the amount of deficit beside having the deficit, country is having acceptable level of growth and expansion, and growth and expansion should not be accompanied with inflation. Price stability ensured हो और उसके साथ साथ debt accumulation इतनी हो जिसकी हम we have acceptable ratio of that debt repayment, and debt accumulation should be accompanied with the reasonable debt servicing ratio. So this is called a sustainable level. Generally जो एक figure quote किया जाता है, numerical figure for a sustainable level of deficit in the country, that is 4% of the GDP. Under the 4% of the GDP, that is sustainable level. अगर इससे ज़्यादा है तो ये higher deficit है country के अंदर. तो पाकिस्तान के लिए भी IMF और World Bank का व्यू है कि हमारा जो deficit है वो हमें that should be brought down to the sustainable level. So let's discuss a few critical concerns related to Pakistan's fiscal deficit or budget. So first of all, the issue is not that how much deficit we are having. The issue is to discuss that how this deficit is to be financed, who is going to finance that deficit, and how to increase the revenue, and who is going to be more taxed in the budget. तो ये सारे इश्यूज़ बहुत ज़रूरी हैं डिस्कस करना कि हमारा जो डेट है वो हम उसको रीडिस्ट्रीब्यूट कैसे करेंगे. एज वी हैड डिस्कस इन द लास्ट वीडियो दैट इट इज़ मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट दैट हाउ पब्लिक डेट इज़ going to be spent within the economy. That really matters to see that whether that debt is going to be burden for the economy or not. Issue of spending and redistribution of that is very important. And second is the pattern of defense spending in Pakistan. As we had already discussed in the last video कि पाकिस्तान में हमारा defense expenditure remained very high in the past, और ये जो है major component रहा है current expenditure का. So even it was higher than the developmental expenditure. बस इस सिलसिले में भी एक important observation ये है कि पाकिस्तान में दो तरह के regimes रहे हैं, as you all know. One was the military regime and second is democracy. Military time period पे defense expenditure की जो value है या figure है that is less as compared to the democratic time period. Democracy में we see a higher ratio of defense expenditure. अब इसकी प्रॉबेबली रीज़न ये है कि जब गवर्नमेंट है ही आर्मी की, वी आर हैविंग द मिलिट्री regime, so army being the part of the government also takes up other utilities and expenditures as a head of the government. So वो जो actual expenditure है defense expenditure वो lesser है, but the actual spending है by the army or the military that is higher. So उस time period में वो कम रहा है. और जब हम democracy की बात करते हैं that has strong back of the military, so that might be the reason that higher defense expenditure in the time of democracy in Pakistan we have seen, or less expenditure in the time of military regime in Pakistan. So defense expenditure के जो patterns हैं that is also a real concern while discussing the Pakistan's fiscal deficit और प्रॉब्लम ऑफ फिजिकल डेफिसिट इन पाकिस्तान. फिर हमने फीचर्स में डिस्कस किया था कि हमारे जो डेवलपमेंटल एक्सपेंडिचर हैं उनमें ग्रोथ कम है, हमारे करंट एक्सपेंडिचर की ग्रोथ ज़्यादा है. सो दैट इज़ ऑल्सो एन इम्पॉर्टेंट क्रिटिकल कंसर्न दैट वी आर हैविंग डिफरेंट पैटर्न इन द एक्सपेंडिचर्स. करंट एक्सपेंडिचर ग्रोथ इज़ हायर दैन द डेवलपमेंट एक्सपेंडिचर, एंड इवन हमारे डेवलपमेंटल एक्सपेंडिचर्स हैं वो हमारे डिफेंस एक्सपेंडिचर से भी कम रहे हैं इन द पास्ट. सो हाउ could one expect to have a long-term sustainable growth and development? Very important observation is also as we had already discussed कि जब टाइम पीरियड स्ट्रक्चर एडजस्टमेंट प्रोग्राम का था और उसमें जो व्यूज़ हैं, जो रिव्यू है बाय द इंटरनेशनल फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशंस, दैट पाकिस्तान इकोनॉमी हैज़ परफॉर्म बेटर एज कम्पेयर टू द अदर इकोनॉमीज of the same status and with the same budget deficit. So what are the reasons behind? The reason behind is might be the unreported or informal economy in Pakistan, and that generally constitute as assumed 40% of the GDP. That is a bigger amount. So if that is true, that means that our real deficit in the budget is far less than what is quoted in the budget. Next concern is that in case of Pakistan, it's very important what is the role of distribution of the public expenditure in budget. So the composition of expenditure in case of Pakistan's budget is very important to observe and to analyze कि हमारे जो different kinds of expenditures हैं वो किस nature के हैं. As we had discussed that growth rate in current expenditure is higher than the growth rate in developmental expenditure, and that is the major reason behind the persistent deficit in the budget. So these are the few critical concerns to be discussed. The important area which is observed and which is analyzed is the governance issue. The expenditure, the role and distribution, as we had discussed as a critical concern, उसके पीछे जो major theme है, that is the issue of governance. As in the case of Pakistan, we have rampant corruption at all levels of the government, national हो या provincial हो. And beside that corruption, we have seen misuse of taxpayers' money. हमारी tax जो payers हैं, potential taxpayers, they are all not being taxed or they are not paying the full tax. So जो tax collect होता भी है, उसका जो amount of money है, that is being misused by the public officials. And beside that, there is seen unfair use of political power. So all of these are governance issues. If we are able to handle these governance issues in the country, so we'll be able to get the target of elimination of the budget deficit and reduction in the debt of the country. So governance issue is an important issue. If we like to conclude the whole discussion of the critical concerns regarding Pakistan fiscal deficit, the problem is of governance. It is basically that how the public money is going to be managed, allocated and utilized. In the developing economy, we have limited fiscal resources, so it's very important that how these fiscal resources are to be managed. Having all this discussion, it has been clear कि जनरली जो हमारे कन्वेंशनल थेरीज़ हैं इकोनॉमिक्स की, इकोनॉमिस्ट हैं, ये हमारे एडवाइज़र्स हैं टू द इंटरनेशनल फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशंस. दे बिलीव दैट budget deficit is unwanted, that is bad for the economy. According to these analysts, this is the important indicator of to see the health of the economy. In case of Pakistan, fiscal deficit is a continuing problem, and the fiscal policies, specifically in the 80s time period, reviewed by the IMF and World Bank, they are considered to be as a critical failure to handle the problem of fiscal deficit in the budget. So this is all about discussion over the critical concerns regarding Pakistan's fiscal deficit. We have discussed this topic in 2 different videos, and we had discussed, let's have a quick review. हमने सबसे पहले इसमें features discuss किए, then we had seen trends of fiscal deficit in Pakistan, then we had discussed various critical concerns related to Pakistan fiscal deficit and conclusion of that problem, that is governance, and some analysis by the IMF and World Bank. And by this we have completed this topic of critical concerns regarding fiscal deficit in the budget of Pakistan. You are again the same suggestion and advice, go to your recommended book, have a thorough reading of this topic specifically for better understanding and to comprehend this topic well. See you in the next video. Wish you very good luck for your studies.